Hello. Right then, do you want to see what's in this little box here? So I put a post out on Instagram and I said, what do you think's in the box? So did you see? Did you have a guess? This was a bit of an impulse buy, not gonna lie. I don't need this. But it's one of these things where you think, oh, I think I'm going to get that. I probably will use it, and I'm going to find a reason to use it because it's so lovely. Do you want to see what it is? Right, okay, I'm going to open it very slowly. So you've got a size for comparison here, look. There's my hand, there's the box, it's quite small. What do you think? I'm going to open it. Right, first clue. Right then, it is, in fact, a Filofax, and from the size of it, it's a Filofax Mini. So I thought I'd do an unboxing with you on this one. You may have seen one of these unboxings with me before. The last Mini I unboxed was a duck egg, and that was when, if you can remember, if you're with me in the UK anyway, that was when they first released them back all of a sudden. And I bought it because it was a Mini and I was desperate to get one. And I thought, this is great, but it's not really my colour. And then I bought a black one secondhand, and oh my goodness, I just hung out on eBay all the time, had notifications all the time. So the black one turned out and it was gorgeous, but I thought, it's not really an all-round colour, but I do love it. And then this one appeared in store. So shall we have a look? Do you want to guess what colour it is before I do it? Okay, if you want to guess, leave me a comment below. Tell me what you think is the most likely colour for me to have. You can guess if you've seen my videos before, to be fair. You'll know what I like. Here we go. It is an ochre. Right. Oh, look at that. Wow. So, teeny tiny bit more context before I do anything else. So, if you saw my navy unboxing video, you will know that I've got a bit of a history with these. I love them. I really, really do like my Maldens, but I have had a few issues with inconsistency in the leather, which I'm sure would be completely easily to sort out, but COVID happened and I didn't, and that's on me. But I do love the design, and especially in the Mini, I think the proportions are just like perfect. Love them. And this colour, I think, is the most versatile alongside the stone. I really, really love this ochre. And I think it's just going to be one of these things that I'm just going to love forever. But I just want to see what it's like. So here we go. So we have then, if you've not seen a Mini Malden before, or if you haven't seen a Malden before and you're just curious about what this is, you've probably seen it on the internet somewhere. This is a really popular model. Model, is that the right word? I think so. So it's really nicely protected. It got here nice and safe. Came in a jiffy bag, which made me worry, but it's got like all of the packaging on underneath, so it's fine. So let me just take these off and I'll show you what you get with a mini size planner. So here we go. I'm going to remove it. Shall I just rip it off? Yes, there we go. Right. So here we have it. Right, and also I'm just going to poop these open. Or at least, do I have to take something out before I open those? I probably do, don't I? Hang on. Let me get my trusty scissors. 1 second. I'm going to be careful not to scuff the leather while I do this. Oh my goodness, can you imagine? Oh, the last thing you want to do. Right, here we go. There. So, I'll take this off first. And before I take these inserts out, I think I will give you... Oh, look at that. That is interesting. Right. Oh, we've caught something interesting. You've seen it here first. Right. So I've just got this out of the box, and can you spot the problem? Oh, I can't believe that. Look. Can you see? it's got here a ring that isn't quite closing. Ooh, dear. That is not good. Okay. I'll just show you the inserts anyway. And let's see what we've got. So I've got here 4 dividers. And I've got my standard Filofax inserts here. So it's a week on 2 pages, completely plain layout. It is dated and it does start from January 2022. So it's a next year dated insert if you want to use that. That's worth knowing, because if you like your dated inserts, then this isn't going to be any use for you just yet, but it's one thing to keep tucked away safe for next year. So let me show you a few of the features about Maldens that I really like, and then let's inspect the whole thing a little bit more. Okay, right then. So you've got the standard pocket at the front. It's a teeny tiny little pocket on these minis, but it is just the right size for spare change and things like that if you're going to be using it as a wallet. You've also got a pocket that's just behind and another pocket there, and then in the back you've got one pocket there and one pocket behind there as well. Now this is where the layout differs slightly to the pocket size. Let me just show you. Okay, so this is my not personal, what am I on about? This is my pocket size, and you can see in the back here I've got a pocket there and a pocket there. Now, this is a bit of a deal breaker thing for me with one size or the other, because I like having, call me shallow, I like having some pretty bits and pieces in the front here. It just makes me happy, and I like being able to just flick to the back to get my card out. The cards that I keep in here, if I'm using this as a wallet, like, they're nice and safe, they're not going anywhere, but it is a little bit awkward because it's a bit close. I could just keep my cards here. That is totally an option. I get it, but wouldn't it be great if you could just put your cards in there? But I'm a little bit nervous about them falling out. Can you see that? Just a little bit nervous. I'm not quite sure how safe and secure they're going to be in that back pocket. But if you compare, this is, I think, what makes the Mini a lot better as a wallet. It depends also on whether you get on with this tiny page size, because it is really small, and oh my goodness, it is so cute, but it is very small. If you are used to writing in pocket size, this is just that little bit to make it feel small. You have to play around, I think, with your inserts in this if you want to get a lot of use out of it. I am going to be doing that. I'll come to that later. So let me just go back to our little Mini again. And it's got the pen loop on here as well. And if I can show you, right, you have to be a bit crafty with your pens, because, can I fit that in there? Can I? Oh goodness, they really do iron them shut, don't they? Here we go. So, goodness, that's a tight bit in there. This is a Muji pen that I've had for donkey's years, but can you see how the inserts sit when you've got a pen in the pen loop? Now, it will go to the side quite neatly, that's fine, but can you tell that when it's closed, it really will start to butt in front of your dividers? So my recommendation with this, if you're going to have these, please excuse my squeaky chair, if you're going to have dividers with these, which you probably should, I would go for the indestructible frosted plastic type, or I'd go for the top or maybe even bottom tabs. I tend to like going for the straightforward top tabs with these because they just really don't get in the way. Like, they're nice. So that's that. So this pen loop, because you are short on size for everything, you do have to, once you've got a pen in there, really try and squish it shut. So yeah, no side tabs for me. So let's have a little look. And we also have most importantly, I think if you're going to be using this as a wallet, you get the back pocket again, which you also do on the pocket size. So it makes it nice and functional as a wallet, and the amount of space that you get for a wallet is absolutely fine, even though it's the smaller size. But yeah, let's come back to this ring situation. I'm just going to take these inserts out so you can have a look at how it is. So that ring mechanism does feel quite clicky. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get my black Malden so I can compare it. Give me 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. I haven't just gone colourblind. This is not black. This is the duck egg one. It was closer. What can I tell you? So this is after it's been used and out and about for a while with me. It's aged nicely. There's no scuffs on it despite being light. And inside, you can see, oh, this just reminds me of summer already. This is how I had it. And moment of truth. Oh, that feels way smoother. You can hear the difference. Goodness. Let me just take these out. Oh. There we go. Okay, so let's see how good my microphone is in picking this up. Yeah, there's quite a lot of resistance on that. And it feels... Let's see. Very different. That feels really smooth. Yeah, that's totally fine. That's how I'd expect it to be. This, I think, is faulty, which makes me think that I might have to get onto Filofax and return this one, which is a shame because I wanted to use it. But I think there are things that you can do to help reseal rings that don't quite open like that. I will go into those on a whole other video because this is a little bit awkward because it's small for a start, but just because of how that feels as well. You don't want to pay for one of these and have them not quite right, do you? That's the thing. Okay, well, that is a bit disappointing, but at least the leather and all of that kind of stuff is beautiful. And I read on Facebook as well, someone had one and they had a couple of little scuffs on the front of it, so they sent it back for an exchange. I'll be doing that too, which makes me feel so sad, but it's got to be done, hasn't it? Right, so watch this space then, I guess. So you did hear me correctly. I did say I was going to use this. I am the sort of person where I hate having something that I just can't wrap my head around. I hate having like a little thing that doesn't quite work, or I haven't found a good way of doing it yet, and that will just bug me. That'll keep me awake at night. So what I want to do this time around is try and see if I can make Filofax Mini really, really work as a regular planner. Now this is a huge thing for me. I tried Pocket and really liked it, and if you've seen my latest setup video, you'll know I've got a Pocket for my wallet and I've got a personal size which is working wonderfully, incidentally, at the moment. Great. And yeah, this is such a change, but I might just do can I manage this for everything for a week? I've got to work on all of my new Filofax Mini stuff for the shop as well, so I'm going to be launching a whole load of inserts, so it's a good chance to just really have a look at it. So when I've got that done, hopefully with Ochre Mini version 2, then I'll be back with a setup video so you can see what I've done with it. But in the meantime, I hope that's been useful for you. I hope it's given you an idea about the difference between having pocket size and mini as a wallet, and also not to expect the features to be the same from one size to the next, even though it's the same type, because as you know from an A5 as well, you do get two lots of pockets. They're stitched across, so they do vary for different sizes, and of course you don't get the big back pocket and anything bigger than a pocket either. Right, here we go. Right, oh, you can just see my leather texture on that. This still makes me feel sad. Anyway, this one is beautiful. Next one, hopefully, just as beautiful. Okay. Okay. If you found this video useful, I would really appreciate it if you hit the like button for me. It tells me that I'm doing okay. That would be lovely. And also, if you found this useful and want more of this kind of content from me, I would love it if you would subscribe. And if you want to be told by YouTube when I publish new videos, then if you click the bell, it'll give you a notification as well. And also, I'd love to say hello to you. So drop a comment below and tell me what you thought. Tell me if you've experienced actually any issues with a Filofax Malden, because I'm intrigued. Okay. Thank you. I'll see you later. Bye bye.